It's Spiritual G, Spiritual Gangsta, back with another video for you guys. Pray you guys having a blessed day. Sending love, light, gratitude you guys' way. Shout out to my Starseeds, my chosen ones, my light workers, my kings, queens, goddesses, emperor, empresses, generation of curse breakers, black sheep. Shout out to y'all the real MVP. Shout out to my new subscribers, my new followers. Highly appreciate the support. My subscribers and followers that's been here. Man, I highly appreciate the support as well, man. Y'all keep me motivated. Thanks for the likes, shares, and comments. All it, man. I highly appreciate you guys. Hey, if this is your first time viewing, welcome. Make sure you hit that like, share, subscribe button or follow, depending on what platform you're viewing this from, if this content resonate with you. I do one-on-one services, so if you guys want to book me for a one-on-one, just email me at spiritualg600@gmail.com. I also have another page where I sell natural herbs such as sea moss and more. I do ship, so I'll put that in the description box, and it'll be on the pinned comments if you're viewing from TikTok. And if you guys want to donate, my cash app will be in the description box, and it'll be on my bio if you're viewing from TikTok. Let's get it. Hey, my G's, my spiritual G's. The title of this video is trauma bonding. Now, I don't know if everybody's aware of trauma bonding, but hey, I'll give you guys the definition. It's exactly what I'm saying. People that bond off trauma bonding. So I'll break it down to y'all, you know what I'm saying, give you guys some examples to, you know, help you guys understand what exactly trauma bonding is. So example number one, you know what I'm saying, just look at, you know, a situation where you may have a female or male, don't matter, male or female, who have experienced bad relationships. All their life, they done had bad relationships. You know what I'm saying? None of their relationships made it. You know what I'm saying? So they begin to build resentment towards the other gender, whether it's female or male. You know what I'm saying? They start to think that, you know, they'll never get married. They done got hurt so many times. They think, you know what I'm saying, they just go stay single for the rest of their life. They make a truce to themselves that, man, I'm just stay single. I'm a cheat. I ain't gonna take nobody serious. I ain't gonna trust no other man, no other woman. And they'll meet a friend that's just like that, or a person that's just like that. They think the same way. They went through the same experience. They done got cheated on, hurt every relationship. None of their relationships worked out. So now they begin to build resentment towards the other gender, whether it's male or female. So, you know what I'm saying, they say the same thing. I ain't never marry no female. I ain't gonna never marry no dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stay single. I'm gonna just cheat and do them how they do me, how they did me in the past. So they carry that same hurt that the next person carry. So they meet each other and be like, hey, how you doing? My name's such and such. My name's such and such. Oh, what you do? I do this, I do that. Are you single? No, I mean, every relationship I done had never worked out. Such and such did this. I've been through that with this person. I done had 5, 6, 7, 8 dudes to do me like this, and or females to do me like this. And the next person be like, you know what? I went through the same thing. I done never had good relationships. Dudes always treated me like this or like that, or every female treated me like this or like that. You know, so I just know I'll never be married. I'ma just stay single. And guess what? They become friends off that conversation. Let's hang out. You know, let's go out and just, you know, live the single life together. You know, we don't gotta be in a relationship. We got each other now. So they just built the relationship just really based off trauma. You know what I'm saying? Just because they shared bad experience in that relationship. Now every time some dude do this or do that, guess what? They calling, man, giving you all the negative energy. Dude did this and did that, or she did this or did that. But guess what? They are never talking about a solution. They constantly coming with what somebody else did. But they're not paying attention to what they're doing, because you constantly attracting negative people. That means there's something wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? So they'll never talk about the solution. They just have trauma conversations, trauma experiences. You know what I'm saying? They always call you a messiness, gossip, or something negative is going wrong. They never calling about nothing positive. They always calling, talking about this dude did this or this female did that. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all built the relationship off their trauma. And guess what the next person go do? They go edge it on. You know what? You need to leave him. Yeah, girl, just, you know how they is. We already know. We already done been through this. Every dude the same. Every female the same. You know what I'm saying? So guess what? They go talk you out of every relationship because not every relationship perfect. So even if some do go a little wrong or you see something go wrong, you tell them about it. Guess what? They go discourage you every time just because they share trauma from relationships. They have bad experience from relationships. So every time you get in a relationship and something go wrong, they go discourage you because y'all built that relationship off that bad trauma of bad relationships. So you know what I'm saying? You got to pay attention, man. Stop trauma bonding with people. You cannot trauma bond with people because the moment you begin to wake up and see, you know what, man, every dude not the same. Maybe I need to fix myself. Maybe I'm a little codependent. And you may begin to meet a nice guy and you finally see the truth and the light in the situation that all dudes not the same, all females not the same. And the moment you begin to tell that person that you built that trauma bond with, guess what? Man, they gonna talk you out that good relationship. They gonna tell you every reason not to be in that relationship. Girl, you think you can trust him? You know, all the last 10 dudes did this. The last 10 dudes did that. You know, girl, we said we gonna stay single. We ain't gonna never marry nobody. What happened to all that? You know what I'm saying? They gonna give you every reason not to be in that relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all built a relationship off trauma. Y'all didn't build it off no solid foundation. Y'all didn't come together and say, hey girl, let's be friends and start a business. Or dude, man, let's be friends and start this business. You know what I'm saying? Let's be friends and start spreading positivity. Man, y'all became friends off sharing traumatic experiences in y'all life. So again, the moment you find somebody that you really like and you break away from them trauma thinking that you have, and you still cool with that person that you built that trauma bond with, they gonna be jealous of it. They gonna be jealous of it. They gonna be jealous of your relationship. They gonna talk you out of having a peaceful, you know what I'm saying, positive relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because now you see the light, but they don't. They still got that trauma in their head. You know what I'm saying? And you done built a trauma bond with them, so they gonna look at you iffy. They gonna start to get jealous of you and your relationship and try to sabotage. So eventually you're gonna have to let that person go if that person don't realize that y'all have been trauma bonding. Y'all don't talk about nothing positive. You know what I'm saying? Most of y'all conversations is about why things didn't work out. And y'all don't talk about how to fix these things. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't talk about solutions. Y'all talk about problems. So, you know what I'm saying? This is, you know what I'm saying, very important, man. Do not trauma bond with people. You know what I'm saying? This is very toxic energy. This is very toxic energy. You know what I'm saying? I can give y'all another quick example. You know what I'm saying? It can be two guys, two females who probably, you know what I'm saying, don't have the best relationship with their parents. Their parents then, you know, do everything they needed to do for them. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have them set up when they was grown. They didn't have they college money put up for them, or, you know what I'm saying, a situation put up for them once they graduated from school. Or, like I say, they didn't come from the best home. You know what I'm saying? Very less fortunate home or something. And you meet that person, hey, how you doing? Such and such, what you do? Man, I do this right now. And, you know, you talk to that person, oh, man, where you work? Man, I work right here right now. And then, you know, say if you guys, you know, begin to talk about y'all family. Oh, man, I really not, you know what I'm saying, the best relationship with my parents. My parents did this, you know, my parents did that. My parents never done this for me. And then the next person share that same trauma. Hey, man, you know what, my parents in the same way. They never done this. They never did this. That's why I'm working at this job. And that's why I got to do this. Because my parents didn't have no money put up for me. My parents didn't set me up for success once I got out of school or whatever. Now I'm stuck doing this job. Or, you know what I'm saying? So y'all began to get cool based off that trauma. Now y'all got something in common, which is trauma. You know what I'm saying? And now y'all, you know what I'm saying, sharing that trauma together. And y'all become friends off of that. So you got to keep in mind, man, you know, do not trauma bond. So, you know, later on behind it, you know, say if, you know what I'm saying, you begin to wake up and, you know, stop blaming your parents. You know what I'm saying? You start to forgive your parents. You know what I'm saying? They weren't perfect. You know what I'm saying? They didn't do everything right for you. So eventually, you know, over time, man, you going to have to fix your problem no matter what the issue is. You have to have a solution. So once you begin to figure out a solution, want to forgive your parents, and, you know what I'm saying, once you forgive, blessings flow in. So now you don't forgave your parents, you know what I'm saying, they didn't give you the best life, you know what I'm saying, and have everything, you know, set out from A to Z for you. You know what I'm saying? Once you graduate, you forgive them and you begin to do better. You begin to start a business, get money, and Now you're not using that excuse no more that my parents did this, my parents did that. That's why I ain't got this and that's why I ain't got that. You know what I'm saying? Now you're doing better for yourself regardless of how your parents did you. And now you begin to forgive them. Guess what? That person that you shared that trauma bond with, they gonna begin to get jealous. Because now they see you done forgave. Hey man, you know what? Man, I forgive my parents, man. You be like, man, I really forgive my parents. I had to let that go because they was just heavy on my heart. They'll be like, man, you forgive them for all they did? Man, never. I still hate my parents. You know, I hate my parents for this. I hate my parents for that. They use that as an excuse, as a crutch to why they're not chasing their dreams or why they not successful. After a while, it's not an excuse no more. You know what I'm saying? It becomes just trauma. So now they see you not using it as an excuse no more and you starting to elevate. Guess what? They gonna look at you a certain type of way because now you change. You're not sharing that trauma with them no more. You know what I'm saying? They gonna tell you, man, you still should hate them. They gonna still tell you, man, you should never forgive them. You know what I'm saying? Just because they haven't forgave them. So you know what I'm saying? Watch trauma bonding, you guys. Like, man, I can't stress this enough. You know what I'm saying? Do not trauma bond. If you become cool with somebody, it needs to be off a solid foundation, some positive. Y'all need to be talking about, you know what I'm saying, some business, some uplifting, some motivation, some positive energy for y'all to become friends. Do not start the relationship off trauma and y'all cool because y'all share a lot of traumatic experiences together. That's not a friend. It's somebody that go keep you down, you know what I'm saying? Because once you break free from that trauma and they still in it, it's going to be a problem for them. You see what I'm saying? So it's very important, man, not to trauma bond with people. You know what I'm saying? Nobody don't want to continuously hear about problems all the time. You know what I'm saying? I give you guys some of my personal experience because I really want you guys to understand and listen. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Also give you guys some of me and my experience along the way. You know, I had a situation where I had got into it, you know what I'm saying, had a disagreement, a fallout with one of my old homeboys or something, you know what I'm saying, in the hood, back in the day or whatever. I ain't gonna even say back in the day, it was a couple years ago. So, you know what I'm saying, we had a little, you know what I'm saying, fallout, and, you know, me, I speak truth. You know what I'm saying, I'm outspoken. So I started to bring the problem to the light. I spoke out on it, you know what I'm saying. Instead of, you know what I'm saying, trying to sweep stuff under the rug, I spoke out on it. Told him what I had a problem with him about. So, you know, that didn't go well because, you know, you can't be honest with people these days. They don't know how to take honesty or constructive criticism. So that didn't go well. So I told my family member about the situation that was going on, one of my family members. And, you know, he was, you know what I'm saying, listening to me and agreeing with me like, yeah, man, you right. This, then the third. So push come to shove, I end up finding out some stuff about him. They wasn't, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, the business, you know what I'm saying. He had did something behind my back. So guess what I did? Same thing I did to my homeboy. I spoke out on it. So, you know what I'm saying, I started to speak my truth and bring it to the light. So people start to, you know what I'm saying, hear about it or whatever. So guess what? Just based off that trauma that I caused them, you know what I'm saying, because you can traumatize people off speaking your truth. Everybody do not like the truth to be spoken, especially when other people hear about it. And it's something that don't put them in a good light. So guess what? I traumatized them, and just by speaking my truth, you know what I'm saying, But guess what? They became friends off of it. Just because they shared the same experience with me speaking out my truth to them and telling them, calling them out on their flaws or whatnot. Guess what? They teamed up. My homeboy and my family members teamed up on me, you know what I'm saying, and began to get other people, spread rumors about me and tell other people I'm like this, I'm a hater, I'm this, I'm that. They teamed up on me. So I'm letting y'all know now, your enemies will team up on you. They will trauma bond on you if you type of person that speak the truth. You know what I'm saying? Your enemies will team up on you based off the trauma that you caused them just by speaking your truth. You see what I'm saying? They teamed up on me. So, you know what I'm saying, they got the whole neighborhood to look at me in this type of light. I'm this type of person. I'm that type of person. And, you know, man, it just went so far. Like I say, they began to make songs about me, everything. So I'm just letting y'all know, people can trauma bond and become, you know what I'm saying, your enemies can trauma bond, you know what I'm saying? And they probably two people that ain't even never been cool together. They never hung out together. But just because they share the same experience with you, guess what? They become friends. You know what I'm saying? They become cool. But guess what? They didn't last long. It didn't even last long. It didn't last long at all. So I'm just letting y'all know, man. People, your enemies can trauma bond together just based off, you know what I'm saying, the traumatic experience of you speaking the truth to them. So, you know, lastly, I'll give y'all guys this last one and I'm gone. I had also, you know, a, you know what I'm saying, potential person that I was talking to, you know what I'm saying, that I wanted to be with or whatever. And, you know, we had other conversations, but a lot of times we was trauma bonding. Like, she'd talk about stuff about her parents, because she was staying with her parents at the time. And, you know, I ain't got the best relationship with my parents neither. So we was sharing that trauma. You know what I'm saying? She'd call me, tell me stuff her mama did. And I'm, you know what I'm saying, I'm calling her, telling her stuff my mama used to do and stuff she was doing. And she probably called me something about her brother did this. I, you know what I'm saying, respond back to her like, yeah, man, my brother did that. And, you know what I'm saying, we were just, you know what I'm saying, most of our conversation was about our problems. You know what I'm saying? It was about our problems. She'd call about stuff going on in her job, and I'm telling her stuff that's going on, you know what I'm saying, with the people I'm working with, you know what I'm saying, even in the streets, you know what I'm saying? So it just, you know what I'm saying, it just became toxic. You know what I'm saying? It just became toxic. So, you know, we were just going back and forth, sharing. Most of our conversation was about problems, you know what I'm saying? But it just came to the point, you know, at the same time, I used to try to tell her, you know what I'm saying, man, this is what you need to do. You need to do this. You need to do that to get away from these folks. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, we end up stop talking for a period of time, and we end up start back talking. And first thing I said to her, you know what I'm saying, when we started back talking, I was like, man, it probably was meant for us to stop talking for a minute, because, man, the stuff that we was going through, I mean, when we was talking, we were really, most of the time, talking about our problems and not talking about the solutions to them. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time, it was about why this going wrong, this going wrong, this going wrong. So it just became toxic. But the first thing I told her when we started back talking, man, I was like, man, with most of the relationship, a lot of time we were just talking about our problems. You know what I'm saying? Instead of fixing them. So don't be afraid, man, when you get tired of hearing, man, negativity and person constantly talking about the same negative stuff over and over. Man, you got to be honest with them. You got to be honest. Whether y'all not be cool or not, or no more, man, make sure you tell them the truth. Man, I'm tired of hearing your problems, man. You still hanging around these people. You still thinking about the same stuff over and over. Fix it. Move on. Let it go. Forgive. You know what I'm saying? Just be honest with them, man. Make sure you be honest with them people, man, when they constantly bring trauma into your life, because them constantly bringing it traumatic energy, they trying to put their problems on you. You know what I'm saying? You don't want that. You don't want that. So, man, I just want to give y'all this good message, man. I hope y'all kind of understand, you know what I'm saying, exactly where I'm coming from. So, hey, it's Spiritual G, Spiritual Gangsta. Man, I'm signing out, man. I'm sending y'all much love, much light, much gratitude. All praises to the Most High. Peace.